Okay, hey everybody, welcome to Pyre, game that just came out today. It's made by the same people who made Bastion Transistor, blah blah blah, all of your usual little things. Now, I like this right now because of these little effects on the menu screen. I mean, sure, they're burning books, which makes me cringe, like, no, there's nothing being a writer, but, I'm gonna start the campaign now. This should be a proper playthrough, I hope. Okay. I need to turn the volume down a second. That should do it. Carriage moves slowly onto the sunset. That looks like a candy wonderland, really. Your days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Now as you lie yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. Three shapes emerge, each clad in a strange attire. Okay. Oh. I have to actually look at what it says. A vast purgatory in which the Commonwealth casts its convicts and its enemies. None have been known to return from the forsaken land. No piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth is a proud country risen from the ashes of a fallen empire, home to a multitude of ethnic groups, founded on principles of mercy and kinship, whose exact meanings evolved through many centuries. Okay. See, right on schedule, what did I tell you? You told us we'd find someone alive. Someday I said we'd find someone alive, someday, not just today I guess. But don't be glum, you know I see you frowning underneath that mask. Looks like she's breathing. The masked wanderers presume you are female. Interact to change this. Oh damn! Look at these gender neutral pronouns! Hey, progress. Well, I feel like I'm gonna be a he. Seems he still is. Then stand aside, I shall send him to a better place. He's a he. Can you people just tell? Hang on, the marking on his rags, I think he's one of them. Well, look at him, he's beyond our help and we are beyond his. Broken, shaking, starving, probably diseased. Yeah, good luck with that there, chum. See you back at the wagon. Oh, very British. Chum. Indeed, the day grows dim, you have at best an hour. Understood, I won't be long. After the others leave, the man turns towards you and begins fastening his mask. Hello, my friend, don't care who you are or what you did, none of that matters anymore. All of us, we're equal nothings here. You are parched and he gives you drink. You ache and he binds your wounds. You hunger and he gives you food. Little by little it helps. There, turns out you're tougher than you look. Name's Hedwyn. He is one of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life in the downside. Now come on. You sense no ill will intent as he helps you up and leads you to an old back wagon. Nothing like the stately vessels that paraded Commonwealth criminals through alabaster streets. Hedwyn beckons you to enter the black wagon. So I can only choose to step inside. Press space any time to advance event. In we go. I don't know why I'm getting a bit of a Borderlands feel here. Even though it's not really Borderlandsy with the, you know, because that technology is a lot more advanced than this game. The weather-beaten wagon is much of a mess inside as out. You see the masked woman and the talkative creature taking stock of ancient-looking books. I'm back. And with a guest. They seem to have their own, hiccup. Little language here. She loosens the clasp on her mask. You may call me Jo Darrell. She's the most imposing of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. She looks pretty cute. I mean, her eye makeup makes her look more intimidating, but she's not bad. As for myself, small struggles with his mask, Jo Darrell soon assists him. It's a dog. A Zee may regard me by the name of Rookie Greentail. He's the smallest yet loudest of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. Such pleasantries out the way, the horned woman then motions to the others. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks. Can he do it? Hope so, I haven't asked him yet. Well, sometimes at my age, there's some problems. No, I'm not really that old. What are we waiting for? Hey chum, nice meeting you and all, but tell me something. You know how to read or what? He's asking if you are a reader, one who can derive meaning from text. Ooh, Over time you managed to learn something of the old words and despite your Commonwealth decree. Literally see as a serious crime, no one in his right mind would dare violate the law of the land. Who you are or what you did to earn your sentence is no one's business but your own. Oh, so I get to choose who I am. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna deny it. I'm not gonna tell them I know how to read. It's a crime, yo. That dog has a mustache. Look at it. He's so suave. You tell them that you don't know how to read. The mere insinuation is insulting. You sense, however, that they do not believe you. Oh boy. Come on now, what do you take us for? You've got the markings plain as day, so don't you let us catch you lying, chum. That attitude's what got you here in the first place, am I right? Is it? I read a book and then got stranded in the desert. That does not seem like a logical cause of cause and effect to me. Rady, you still live thanks to us. We ask for something modest in exchange. Open one of these books back there and tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, my friend. The exiles indicate the books in their possession. Alright, let's take a look-see. This is called Pyre, generally, because I assume that all the books have been burnt in this world. The Black Wagon's common room must be back there, though you do not feel very welcome. Beyond lies the room, boundless downside, and if you could run, you'd not get far. Colourful robes and ceremonial masks adorn one of the wagon's walls. And strange book. Okay. You pick up one of the old and heavy volumes bound in materials you do not recognise. You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside, such as we, the 8 who wrote the Book of Rights, that you possess it and have capacity to glean its words, is testament enough to your potential. Thus we reveal a path from this forsaken place to freedom, a homecoming in glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Ere the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of 8, as they align as shown. Arrive as a triumvirate, clad in the raiments of the rites, bearing this book. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Okay. Inspect. Yeah, I already did that. So, I guess it's not gonna let me look more. The book describes a complicated method through which exiles can return to the Commonwealth, a proud country risen from the ashes of a fallen empire, home to a multitude of ethnic groups. Founded on principles of mercy and kinship, yep. The words swim through your mind as headwind gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? Then your vision starts to fade and blur, you feel your body weaken and give out. Okay. So the story, I'm beginning to think, should have something to do with book burning. Although these guys seem more like desert wanderers. Rehab.
Dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge? So soon after your sentence into exile. 'Tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rights, the one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible. Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
Okay. It worked. So it is true. Yeah, well now, and where did the reader go? He should be out there still, for now we have to put our faith in him. So I guess I control these guys, and they fight for me in these rites that seem to be rituals that will help us to return to whatever this promised land is. He won't. You look upon the three of them from beyond as Headwind then calls out to you. Reader, we aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. And now I swear you, when we get out of here, you're going to come with us, but first we need your help. Show us the way. Focus all your mental faculties to do as Headwind asked. So this will be the gameplay then.
A celestial orb
Use
falls
blah
from the heavens
to approach
when
the celestial orb.
time is nigh. Exiles conduct
Press
the
space
rites
to pass
of the
the orb.
triumvirate. For
Oh.
they must prove their trust in one another.
So I move like this,
not
and we
just
give
in
it to each other.
themselves. The three must act as one.
Only one exile can move at a time, and it's whoever has the thing, yeah. Hold shift to sprint. Right. Pass to you, and then you can move. Pass to you, and then you can move. Right.
Now plunge into the pyre with the orb and be purified.
Plunge into the fire.
Yes, the exile Edwin has the way of it. Whoever steps into the flame is banished for a time.
Okay, so that's how we deal damage.
Cohorts must make do on their own. Oh, but it is not so simple. In the
And there are enemies doing things too.
Adversaries whose own freedom is at stake. Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours.
Okay. So I approach them, then I can steal it.
The aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you.
So the aura is our will
Cast your aura
to
like a
fight,
stone.
maybe. Banish adversary from afar by doing this. Oh, okay. It's like a Kamehameha.
Correctly done.
Fair enough. Banish the remaining adversary.
Again.
Banished.
Just so.
And then once
A
they're
glorious
banished, I can get into the enemy
performance,
pyre, right?
More than I expected from the likes of you.
Once splashed by auras, they'll soon
Grasp
return.
the orb once more.
Take back.
The orb absorbs the aura. Then the orb quenches the flame.
You lose your aura when you have the orb.
Now I say jump.
Press W to jump into
Leap
them.
with all your strength.
Ah! Why isn't it working? No,
and
it's not working.
wait.
Leap into the adversary's pyre. Got it! There we go.
Sails the orb into the waiting flame.
So I can jump over that stuff. Right.
Now
Headwind is returned.
snuff out the adversary's
Extinguish the
fire,
adversary's pyre.
whilst yours yet burns.
Alright, let's go. I can fling it if I need to. So,
There.
right, I can fling it or sprint. They banished my guy, sadly. So if I move like this, then they'll get away from them. Alley up. And that pushes them away, so now I can just jump in and fire. Yep, good.
Scribes.
Hey, get pushed. Try banishing with Blair. Blarg.
Too bad for that one.
Blarg. Blarg.
No sign of
Goodbye.
the Beyonders, I'm afraid.
And we are in there.
Sublime.
It seems to be a bit like what you'd find in a ball game, you know?
If I were that one, I'd be rather angry.
But it seems like every character has their own unique traits. Like this guy is heavy, so he does more, but he's also slower. Whereas the other characters do things a bit more fun. Like he's got a much longer range with his laser. I like to say laser. Banish. It's a banish. Right, let's go. Ow. Alley up. Alley up. Right, so
Now
let's
to
go.
the flame.
Oh, I actually moved it. Doink. Alley up. Alley up. Okay, it's in.
The right.
There's got to be more to it than this, though.
There, dear reader. Now you understand. Or do you?
Well, not
This was but a
particularly.
glimpse of that which lies ahead. I would tell you to turn back, cast down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.
Well, we live on hope, don't we? Hang on a second. Hello? Yeah, okay. Sorry. Okay. Still picking the source of it's working. Well, that was something. That was our way out. So now we just follow the stars or what? Supposedly. Reader, come as regard the night. I still really don't have as much clue about what's happening, but it can't be that hard. Now show us before the Howlers catch us sent, where shall the rites commence? You gaze at the stars, seek out your destination. Whoa, I'm psychic, okay. Caprias the Olden Star, star of the Moonstag Hunter. Those born under it are ambitious, though discontented. Goth the South Star. The South Star burns bright over a massive ridge. Interact to determine the location of the next right. Okay, there's actually a whole history, it looks like, for all this. Those born under it are wiser than most. Okay, we're just gonna have to go for this one then. Show us where to find the rights, sir.
Hmm,
200 leagues due east of the Ridge of Gol. Continent stars, the fossil remains of the serpent titan slain by Golanfian. Yet room over those living in its shadow. Great, we're supposed to be there when exactly? Very soon, according to the stars, you should be able to arrive in time if you make haste. Then we had better get started. Well, this ought to be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Geordie? Giorgio turns to you, studying you. Reader, do not deceive us. Pray we make good use of our remaining time. What she means is, glad to have you aboard, chum. We're counting on you, my friend. See you inside. Freedom, the right to the key. It's a lot to take in. Your fellow exiles await you in the wagon. And with that, the game is started. It's not bad for sure. As long as they keep the battle system fresh and with new bits in it. Should be fine. Hey, look at that animation. Doesn't look half bad actually. You arrive in Downside Prairie where the road ahead is forked. There is a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. I'm telling you, we ought to take the Northern Pass. Get an associate holed up in Hollow Route. I've got to pay a visit too besides. Fire on your associate. Best we head to Blooming Pool and avoid attention. Yeah. And get stuck in a bog while we're at it. The dispute continues as headwind listens for a while. What if the reader sells this? He marks the way and we get us there. If these rites are meant to test our faith, then we'd best learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second guessing him along the way. Can we all live with that for now? Yeah, sure. If necessary. It's out. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through. Right, where are the options? So I can go to Blooming Pool or Hollow Route. Goes through a small exile. Rookie knows someone here who owns him. Or Rare Flora. Ooh, I think we'll go to Blooming Pool. I think I trust the lady more than I trust the dog. For now. I mean, look at him, his mustache, it screams evil. Georgia offers to show you around Blooming Pool as she notices you staring at the bugs and vegetation near the wagon. Soon something catches her eye. Observe, this shall pay for half our trip. You found a black bloom, it is quite valuable. Journey onward. Huh. Onwards we go then, huh? The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the Bridge of Gol. The others ask you to assist with making preparations for nightfall and the commencement of the rite. Commence the rite. You reach the celestial landmark. Now to get everything and everyone prepared. Interact to begin your first true trial. Oh, so I can check any of these if I want to. Is there a stats page? Oh, okay. Doesn't look like it. Oh. She seems to have something on her mind. Alright, let's talk to her. Reader, Greentail was here complaining about how you opted not to take us to Hollow Route. What? And violate our anti-second guessing pact? Nah, I was only saying how our chum's gonna have to keep on making the tough calls. Besides, just making sure we got something to pawn off at the next slug market we find. And we have. Now let's focus on the task at hand. We've reached our destination and have much to prepare before tonight. You two of them soon go about rummaging through the raiments and the books thrown around the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. Okay, Greentail family portrait. It looks like there's going to be a lot of story in this game, and that's good. Symbol is saying the wagon's floorboards. The Book of Rites described the need for such a thing. It seems that this book is generally just going to be everything. Okay. The first exile. You know perhaps the thrice cursed name of Solamur the Emperor Tsar, the first exile and my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life, and thus was the hatred for him and around his country. Yet we found in Solamur a man transformed in body, mind and spirit. A man deserving of much more than mercy. In time he named us all his scribes, and he became the 8th. It was my greatest honour now to share with you his deeds. To know his stories, to know the rights. Fair enough, Ski. I can load checkpoints if I want to, it says. Good. Right, let's get this right done. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together clad in the raiments of the rites. The preparations are set, however everything is still and calm. Soon they grow restless. Keep telling you there's nothing here, what a bunch of idiots we are. If we travelled all this way for nothing. I just realised she's got a fucking bale of horns on her head. I thought it was a headdress, but it's actually just demonic horns. That's great. I mean, this guy looks like Roy from Fire Emblem. But I think we did look up. Ooh, it's a colourful star. This will be the right then, yeah. The goal of each rite is to extinguish the adversary's pyre using the celestial orb that falls from the sky.
Freedom! The stars align at last. You reach the Ridge of Gold at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the Accusers.
Oh yeah, J'accuse.
Whoever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom.
It's like a celestial
Now
XFL,
let
isn't it?
the rites commence.
Alright, let's go. Alright, 100 each. I should hope I can get this right. Stars are aligned and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others also clad in raiments. Your adversaries in the right. Everyone ready? Let's hope so. Be still, we have a visitor. The one whom she refers to steps forward. At last the Nightwings grace us with their presence. The name of a triumvirate in blue, it seems your fellow exiles have assumed their identity. I see the report of your demise has been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves save for the man robed in gold who unfastens his mask. Surprised to see old Lendl again? The apparent leader of the exiled triumvirate you encountered the Ridge of Gold. Just remember my face, though you must have assumed to never to see it after last time. Never had I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. Now I and the Accusers shall repay that affront. He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. It is time. From the shadows, you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand. Let's kick their asses. Do we not get any cheerleaders or anything? I would like some cheerleaders. Let's go.
Begin.
Or, you know, maybe not. Get out of here, buddy.
Take it.
Get out of here, buddy. Whoa, what the fuck was that? I don't understand what that was. Okay, switch. I guess we have everyone positioned right. There we go. I should leave her there as a defender. Whoa, they killed my friend. Buddy, pal. You're all going down. Right. Alley up. Ow! Push him back. Oh yeah! Get out of here. Okay. Boink.
Be gone, Joe Darhill.
Okay, this seems to have elements of Blitzball in it as well. Only it's like real-time Blitzball. I keep on throwing it, thinking I'm switching. Right, let's go. Oops, I keep giving it to them. Oh.
That one almost got through.
Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, buddy. Whew, this is actually quite intense. You get out of here. Pass. Right, he's the speedy one, so he's definitely the thing I'm
So
wanting.
close.
Get rid of you. And get rid of you too. Get out of here. Right. My character's quite slow, so I'm going to need a defender. And any time I can, grab that.
Now then. A
Hey.
daring display. Flinging the orb into the flames like that. You elude banishment using such tricks. Now go.
No, it's not gonna do it, is it? No. Yep. Okay, so I want this guy to do it. He has a sword, but he uses a book. It's quite interesting, actually. Alley up. Okay, let's get in there. So getting a character in there really makes it go better. No, I shall not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, accuser, stand your ground, let your auras boil in rage.
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
We have rattled them, they mean to draw us out. Then we'll just have to run more circles around them.
Have you any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile?
Okay, so I can just chuck it in like this. Alright, let's go. Boom. They seem to be concerned with him. It's good. Oh, shoot.
See what transpired there.
Okay. Just move the back a bit. Oh, he jumped out of the way. Go like this. Oh, balls. Right. Get him.
Lendl banished.
It even uses his name. How quite quaint. Alright. Got ya. Alley up. Got it. Okay, so the dog's gonna be sort of like a striker. Honestly, I didn't imagine this game would be like this. I thought it'd be more RPG based, but I do like it. It's really cool. Alright. I can use this to sprint around them. Swoop, 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 swoop. Beep. Got it in.
Nearly negligible effort.
11.
Yes.
Alley.
There.
Ah, shoot. Shoot. Right, let's move to the dog. The dog we gotta do much more. Got
Banishment.
it. Alley up. Wee. Ah, fucking ducks. Alley. Oh, he dodged it. Come here.
Alas for Lendl.
Okay, let's go. Go, 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 go. That'll have to do.
A weak attempt, and yet it hit the mark.
One more should do it. I'm
The
gonna
rite is
go
nearly
full
ended.
full dog power. Let's go full dog
The orb
power.
is up.
Uh oh. Full dog power needs to be good, better than this. Ah! Dang it. Their little barriers got me. 2 for 1.
Why, that was all of them.
We have.
It is done. You have prevailed. Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory.
Oh, you have to make it sound so fluky, don't you? You deceit may avenge your hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will not forget your weakness, and when next we meet, you will rue the day. Rue, I swear it.
Bask now in the wisdom
damn,
of
what's
the
this?
scribes. The exiled Jodariel
getting
has
stuff.
gained enlightenment.
We were stunned with this.
Only the enlightened can regain their freedom.
Choose a mastery. Oh, sweet. Smashing an outstretched Jodariel instantly recovers all of her stamina, or after using a rush to lunge forward, can rush again straight away. Let's give her a lens
The
figure.
demon scribe bestows his favor.
None of the others have leveled up because I used her more than anybody. After the right, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon in the still night sky, you see a single star burns brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. And I believe that, folks, will be the end of this first part. So I'd like to say thank you if you listened. I'll be doing a lot. I'll probably doing a lot more of this, and I'll see you then.